In a surprise turn of events, Global Dokkan is getting a new Trunks unit. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have a whole bunch of stuff coming to Global Dokkan here in the next couple of weeks, and I want to spend some time kind of going over what you can expect. Yesterday, we did kind of talk about the amount of stones you can expect, but there's some things now we know that are coming that we didn't anticipate. So we're going to spend some time talking about that in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. So first and foremost, yesterday when JP had its data download and their Twitter reveals, they revealed a new banner unit Trunks to be released with the Goku Black, who is now releasing on JP Dokkan. Now when Goku Black released on Global, we didn't get this banner unit. He released on a banner that featured the worldwide LRs. It was basically an excuse to return them, which was all well and good, but it meant that we missed out on this guy here. And a lot of people were upset that, you know, we didn't get this guy, because people, myself included, would have absolutely summoned more on Goku Black's banner if it meant we could get this guy, because this is the first ever Super Saiyan 2 Trunks future that we would ever get. In fact, we don't have any. The only other Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, for that matter, is the STR one, right? The crossover one. This is the first of its kind. So it's actually kind of cool. It's a one-of-a-kind card now, and he's actually, you know, being Super Saiyan 2 means he's mastered evolution. For me, he works on Super Trunks' team, so super cool there. But let's waste no further time. Let's take a look at the animations here, because they're actually super good, and what this dude does. So we're gonna go over to the animations here, and we're gonna turn on the music. We're gonna adjust the volume, so on your end, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you are ready to check this out. So let's go ahead, let's adjust everything here, and let's hit that play button.
Just you watch. I will win back a world where everyone can live and laugh in peace.
I love how he does the final flash. Alright, so not only does he have an entrance animation that is voiced really, really well, he also has some super attack animations that are really good for a banner unit. I'm gonna be honest, I actually think his animations are better than Goku Black's animations, and you know, certain parts of that are a little messed up, as we all know, so it's kind of crazy that they released this guy with better animations to be the partner for Goku Black. So let's take a look at what he's doing, right? So he is a banner unit, which means he's Time Traveler's category key 3, HP attack and defense 130, to be expected. He has that entrance animation, and that entrance animation, when activated, will give him a chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack 20%, and gives all allies key 3 for 4 turns from the character's entry turn when there's another Future Saga ally attacking on his entry turn. So this is really good, right? Many of you guys, especially with him being on Future Saga, you know that, you know, besides Vegito Blue, who gets extra key on orb pickup, right? Like the Trunks can sometimes struggle to hit his 12 key depending on who he's on rotation with, right? So having this guy giving key 3 for those first couple of turns to help Trunks get his 18 key is actually very helpful for Gohan too, for that matter, right? If you're running the full Future Saga setup. So it's actually a really good deal giving him that. Plus, you know, extra dodge chances can be helpful. He has attack and defense 60%, up to 300%, and chance of performing critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack 10%, up to 50% per time travel category allies on the team, right? So if you're running a full Time Traveler's team, he has 50% chance to dodge, plus, right? That 20% from his entrance animation, right? So pretty good there. Also including built-in critical hit if you're running time traveler. So he's definitely a character I would see going as additionals, right, for that greatly raising attack and defense that he's going to be getting. Let's see what else we got here. He also gets an additional chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack 20% when HP is 70% or less. So below 70%, you have another 20% up to that, so up to 90%, depending on when you're falling below. Otherwise, it's 70%. That's pretty good. He has an additional attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack, and an additional attack defense 150%, starting which the turn when he evades for the third time. So that's actually pretty good, right? He's building up to 300%. That's already a huge multiplier. Add on to that, he's getting another 300% after 3 evasions, and after, super attacking, he's going to be pretty bulky, to the point where, he might not be tanking supers, don't get me wrong, from some of these major bosses, but he's going to be tanking normals, and if not, he's going to be dodging them. So it's actually pretty good. And right, he's got that 70% chance for 3 turns, or for 4 turns from the beginning of from the start of the battle, and then it drops down to 50, and then if you ever fall below 70, he's up to that extra 20% again. So it's actually kind of good. I like this. This is a good banner unit. He's going to be a great partner for Trunks, Super Trunks, of course. He's going to be a great partner for the LR Trunks, and just in general a good unit to have on the Future Saga or Time Travelers team, right? I'm thinking this guy is going to be a lot like the Tech Evil Boo and the Fizz Go tanks, like really, really good units, but they kind of they have some power behind them, but they are definitely more geared towards, sort of dodging and doing that. If they get hit with anything major, they're going to be struggling. So really, really good there. And Global Dokkan didn't just stop there. They ended up releasing a whole bunch of information kind of all at once, right? So you can see they dropped all of this in-game news, right? So we have confirmation, where is it here? Right here. Oh, I guess I didn't open it up, right? So we have confirmation here with the new Dokkan event that's on the way. First Form Frieza is coming, right? And they also tweeted his info out. So probably within the 24 to 36 hours, we should see Frieza in-game. Don't recommend you summon, but hey, he's going to be there. Trunks is probably going to be on his banner, although they could do like a category banner or something. But it looks like Trunks is going to be on his banner with the Doria, so they'll adjust the banner a little bit. So that'll be interesting. We have confirmation that the new Whis event is coming, which will get us EX skill orbs. This is the trade-off for getting rid of Chain Battle. Not the greatest, honestly. The drop rate's pretty rough, so just be aware that you don't be expecting to get anything good until they revamp this event. Maybe they'll add like a drop category or something that'll increase your rate of drop, but there'll be that. We have confirmation on a new story mode chapter. Of course, we knew this from a couple days ago, but just they just kind of reaffirmed that Area 34 is coming. We also have confirmation of the next Ultimate Clash. So as I predicted in our Golden Week video, they are quickly advancing Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. Now, this is a double-edged sword, because while, yes, we are getting EZAs like the Babidi and Deborah, who are actually really good, I'm probably going to go out of my way to EZA them, even though it's probably going to cost me a bit. They are really good, and the issue with them advancing Dokkan Ultimate Clash is unless they begin to quickly increase the amount of rewards we get, there's no way us players can keep up with what's being released. in order to, like, say, get a character rainbowed and EZA them. It's gonna be a difficult task unless they increase the amount of reward. So, but know that, you know, if you've been waiting on this, Babidi and Deborah's EZA is coming after Golden Week, but hey, it's coming nonetheless. And then, of course, we have confirmation, as I predicted, the Red Ribbon Army Part 2 is coming. So we will be able to awaken the Tech Goku into the Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. So exciting stuff there. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Y'all know me, I do love me some Dragon Ball Saga stuff, so really happy that that's coming. And then, of course, we have confirmation on the movie Bosses Red Zone. Now, when we did our Stone Guide, I actually completely forgot that this would start earlier than the countdown campaign, right? So there's going to be several stages added just about every week in the lead up to July as we approach the anniversary in the beginning of July. So we'll start with the Tao Pai Pai and Dr. Wheelo stage, and then about every week they'll add 1 or 2 more stages, and in the final stages against Beerus and Golden Frieza. So really, I mean, it's nice that we're finally getting it. That's a bunch of extra stones. Like, I think we actually get, well, how much stones do we get? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 stones plus 7. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62 stones. So pretty good deal there. 62 stones by the end of June for completing this. So that's 62 stones we can add to our 300 count from earlier. And of course, you'll also be getting tickets to summon on this banner here. It's actually a pretty good banner. I'd say it's better than the original Broly, not only because, you know, it's more recent, but it combines both movie heroes and movie bosses, right? So the featured pool has units like STR Piccolo, who are really good. This guy on a full Super Saiyan seems pretty good. This guy is basically necessary to run if you're running Turles. And then STR Beerus and Whis are actually pretty solid next to the Fizz Beerus, who is still pretty good. He hasn't quite aged out for some events just yet. I mean, as long as you keep his rainbow orbs up. So pretty good there. And then what really kicks this is the unfeatured list, right? We've got LRs up to Triku. So that means Golden Frieza's on it, Janemba, the Pan, the Rage Vegeta, right? Just a lot of newer LRs, right? There's a good chance to pick up some of these guys who might be EZAing, right? Like Broly is EZAing during the anniversary, right? So if you didn't have him and you don't pick him up on the Carnival banner, there's a chance you could pick him up here in this summon here. So, you know, I mean, it's no guarantees. After all, these are not guaranteed featured tickets. The guaranteed featured tickets are usually added when the final stage drops, and it's only a couple, right? I don't know if I can denote here, but it's basically like the last 3 or 4 stages with the special missions that you get the guaranteed featured tickets with. So just be aware that you may have a difficult time, or I'm sorry, it's not a guaranteed feature, it's a guaranteed SSR. And of course, because the banners only feature these units, you're gonna get an SSR from either this pool or this pool here. So, you know, lucky thing there. So that's pretty much it that they dropped. There's nothing new other than the stuff that we already talked about. There will be a maintenance coming up tomorrow, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. It'll probably implement the new quest mode stuff and all of this new stuff. There'll be a data download, which may give us some indicator about when they're going to kick off the extra missions for anniversary. No, usually in June we get some extra missions going along with that. There'll also probably be the producer letter drop during this time. They're probably waiting for this to avoid any spoilers. So guys, that is it for our video. That is everything you can expect to come. We got a new Trunks, we got we got First Form Frieza coming, and a whole bunch of stuff for the month of June. So if you guys are excited for everything that's coming, let us know in the comments down below. So guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.